Cameron Boyce died, and this is going to be so powerful. Hi there guys, it's Robert, an ambassador for Christ, and as you know where I go, the kingdom goes. Remember, as usual, like, subscribe and share, and eat the fish and spit out the bones. For some things you may agree with and some things you may not. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. Listen, Cameron Boyce, he died yesterday in his sleep. Now, Cameron Boyce was a young star. You know, he was in shows, he's part of Disney. You know, he was a philanthropist. He done lots of work with the homeless, helping lots of charities and causes. He was like at the height, more than at the height. He was growing in his acting career, lots of fame. Everybody loved him. He was living an amazing life. Things were awesome, all right? Things were awesome. Now, this is the thing. He was suffering with some sort of internal issues throughout his life. And when he died in his sleep. He had a seizure and died in his sleep. Very, very sad. We're praying for the family, keeping the family in prayer, asking God for mercy and grace. Okay, all that good stuff, all right? But what you need to understand is that all that fame and fortune, all right, all that good stuff you've done and all the rest of it, when you die, that stuff doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. You can't. Job said, naked I came into the world and naked I shall go out. I came in with nothing, I shall go out with nothing. I think that's what Job said. So what I'm saying is that when you die, the only thing that matters is, have you got Jesus? Because if you haven't, you're in trouble. So you need to be able to make that decision before you move into the invisible realms. Now, for Cameron, when he died, all the fame, the fortune, the notoriety, all the open doors and all the things he'd done, the only thing that matters is, did you give your life to Christ? Now, I was reading about him and he said that he was becoming more spiritual. He's, you know, moving into believing in the universe and all that stuff there. But what happened was, he didn't say that he gave his life to Christ. I don't know if he did or not, but I'm saying by what I read. So what I'm saying to us guys is that we need to make a decision for Christ. We need to be living for Christ, because when you die and go into the eternal realms, the only thing that's going to matter is, did you give your life to Christ? And if you did give your life to Christ, was you living for Christ? Do you understand? It's so important. And this is what's quite interesting as well, is that even though he'd done all those good things, the world, when people die, the world continues to move forward. The world is upset for a short time and people move on, things move on. But the thing is, if you didn't make a decision for Christ, you're in hell. If you did make a decision for Christ, you're in heaven at this time. This is so important. You can't bring anything with you. You can't bring any fame and fortune with you. It stays here. Do you understand? So it's so important for us to make those decisions, to make the correct decisions, because he died in his sleep. It's crazy. He went to bed. He actually done a selfie. His last selfie, I think, was on Saturday or Sunday. He posted a selfie on Instagram. But little did he know, that night his soul was required of him, and he died. He died in his sleep. He didn't wake up. This is crazy. This is frightening. So it's the same with us. Even if you're saved and God has given you something to do, God has given you work to do, okay, but we're not obeying him, we're still not doing what he has told us to do, you could die tomorrow without doing it. The Bible says that if you find work to do it with all your might, for there is no work in the grave. All right. So if God is calling you to do something, God is calling you to evangelism, God is calling you to do great things and great exploits in the earth realm today, God has put dreams and destiny inside of you. You need to get moving and get doing it. Why? You can die tonight. You can walk outside and get run over by a car or something. Anything can happen. And you'll end up going into heaven without doing those things. So we need to, you know, keep our eyes on God and do what he says that we're meant to be doing. And if you're not saved, you need to make a choice. You know, the Bible speaks about the value of decision. God is near the valley of decision. So you need to make a decision for him, because your soul could be required of you in the next 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, your soul could be required and you could drop dead. Just like that. This is crazy. A brain aneurysm or something. Boom, you're gone. It happens. People have a brain aneurysm. They're eating dinner with their family and then just boom, their head hits the table and they're dead. their brain shuts down, and sometimes they don't even know why the person passed away. They just died. So it's very, very important. Make sure you have your eyes on the things of God and doing the work of God. Okay, start moving towards God. If you don't know what God is telling you to do, start getting into His Word. Start looking at and dedicating your life to Him. Start learning of Him. And then as you start to walk with the Lord, He will tell you, He will start to reveal to you what He wants you to do. Okay, it's so important, because once you die, that's it. And if you die without Christ, you're gone for eternity. If you die with Christ, you're going to be in heaven and earth and that stuff there for eternity. But you would not have been using your anointings and giftings to change the world for a long time. Anyway, it's all about an ambassador for Christ. Like, subscribe, and share. Information for the Bible studies is in the description down below. I shall see you guys on the next video. It's important stuff. God is really, really good.